Hi Ultimate Gardeners, welcome back to the Ultimate Gardening channel. In today's exciting sprouting video, I'm going to show you guys how to grow fruits and flowers in the same container. So let's jump right into this video. So something I've been looking for online for a while now, which is how to grow fruits and flowers in the same container, never really showed up. So I decided to take it on my own hands to do it myself. So I have a little bit of plants here right next to me. We have our material used as well as this container. This container I got at Burlington for $13, which is surprisingly very good. So Burlington also carries planters, which is amazing. So I grabbed this very cool looking pot. So I grabbed it. One thing to know is if you're growing fruits and flowers together, you do need a good big size pot. So this is pretty big, so we'll be able to do just that. I have my soil down here, and the plants I have that I might use, some of them I might not use. In our fruiting side, I have this blueberry right here. I have this purple burgundy-ish coleus. I have salvia right here. I have a polka dot plant, a Gerber, a daisy, and I also have my fertilizers down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up with soil. I'm gonna talk to you guys about fertilizing wise, and then we're gonna talk about plant wise. So I filled up my pot already all the way full. 1 cubic feet of soil filled this entire pot up, which is 1 bag. And the things I'm going to be using to amend this soil is this Spoma soil acidifier for the blueberry. And I'm going to be using the Expert Gardener all-purpose food for the other plants that we're using. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this and we're going to just go ahead and just sprinkle. You want to apply a slow release fertilizer because remember, all of these need to have a natural feed. Then we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of soil acidifier here for the blueberry. The plant choice is totally up to you. I'm using the blueberry because that's what seems to be used in containers the most here, or I find more success with. But try to look for compact bushes that you could use. For example, I know there's dwarf blackberries, raspberries. You could even use strawberries in a container and such not. So try to use what's best for you. So now I'm gonna go ahead and plant this up, and then we're gonna talk about the plants. So Ultimate Gardeners, the container has been completed. I absolutely love how this container came out. We have the blueberry right here. We have this salvia. We have this Gerber daisy, polka dot plant, and sedum. The sedum, I newly got it. I brought it from the garden as well. Started to add that foliage texture element to the container. We also have another foliage element, which is the polka dot plant. The Gerber daisy, stunning orange flowers that is gonna make this container pop, and the salvia, breathtaking. So here's a few benefits about growing flowers and fruits in the same container. Number 1, pollination is guaranteed. Like, there is so many flowers available in the container. You know, when you're fruiting plant flowers, pollinators are guaranteed to visit the container. So that's 1. Number 2, elevate the visual looks on the container. So you have textures, colors, design, and the unique part is you have both edible and beautiful elements in the container. Number 3, you're maximizing your gardening space. If you don't have so much patio area or gardening area and you're stick to container gardening, this is a method to do. If you want to both incorporate flowers and fruits in your garden but you're limited space, this is something you should consider. So a few care tips about fruiting plants is number 1, they need a lot of water. Because like fruiting plants and flowers both suck up a lot of water. You need to give them water 1 time every 2 to 3 days. Make sure that soil is evenly moist constantly. Next, you want to choose all plants that require the same amount of sunlight. You don't want to use part shade plants with full sun plants with full shade plants because that will make a huge mess in the container. So you want to use either full sun loving plants or part shade loving plants or full shade loving plants, but you want to make sure you use all plants that require the same amount of sunlight so they don't fight over this and it just becomes a huge mess. finally, fertilizing wise, you do have to stay on top of a fertilizing schedule because you do have a fruiting plant here, and it will help the flowers become more bushier and bigger, and of course set a spectacular show. So that's gonna be it for this exciting spring video, you guys. Hopefully you guys found this video educational and informative, and hopefully you guys found something new to use in your garden. So may God bless you and your family, and never forget to grow big, ultimate gardeners. Bye guys.